Hello everyone and welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt and today, well, we've got a list of things to do as usual. So, we've been talking about the sulfur for a while, or at least I've been thinking about it for a while. We've got a lot of sulfur and we need sulfur dioxide gas. Now, unfortunately there is no way to turn that into sulfur dioxide gas except that's a lie. That's absolutely what I'm doing right now. Lying and making sulfur dioxide gas out of this. Now, of course, it will actually end up making more gas, but we'll worry about that when we get there. Now that that's recording. Okay, so we've got to make the gas, because we really need to make a lot of purples right now. So the good news is all we got to do is figure out how to connect this to oxygen, and we should be having a good time. And as they say, if you were looking for a good time, just give me a call. But then don't, because I honestly don't know why you'd call me right now. Like, seriously, what are you doing? So I could pull all the way over there, but it might be easier just to make some air filter combos. Let's just go with the easiest solution, which is air filter combos, burn the nitrogen. They aren't even producing the air that way. Okay, great. Air. Like so, theoretically, how much would this be making? 60 per second? Awesome. And how much does this want? 80 per second. So if we do say 4 of these, and then of course you burn away the nitrogen, because nitrogen's a dumb chemical for dumb people. Literally no one I know breathes nitrogen, so you know, it's fine. I am of course joking. Nitrogen is of course most of the air. Oxygen on the other hand is good stuff. I love oxygen. I breathe it. 100% oxygen every day. Okay, so that'll be my oxygen. That'll get everything. What the hell was that configuration of stuff? Okay, so that should make oxygen, and that should get a lot of these once they're powered, I suppose. Oh, I suppose I do need to connect it, don't I? Otherwise it's not really doing much. Okay, and that'll make a lot of sulfur dioxide gas, and that'll make a lot of these. These, of course, would probably be improved by making them faster. We're probably going to build a few of these today. And I feel like if we don't improve these now, we're going to run into interesting... Oh, I turned off my exoskeleton. No, I need that to live. Okay, I feel like if we don't boost these efficiencies a little bit, we're going to run out of stuff. So this makes 60 for 1 sulfur, and that requires... So it is actually gaining me sulfur, which is probably not quite what I wanted. I was kind of wanting to use the sulfur, but instead I'm just making more of it. So what we might do is a top-up valve. Nope, top-up valve. That's going to be making lots of stuff for the purple science, so that's good. And immediately we're running out of silver. Probably because I put those modules in there, right? Oops. That's on me. And if we say do that, we should be able to put another one down somewhere. Yeah, it's probably fine. Power it up. Maybe one more, just for luck, as they say. You know what I could do? Actually, we're being very, very silly about this whole situation. That's great. Just make it faster. There we go. And then we could just do like another one fast as well. What did it say over here? Because, let's be honest, we're going to need a lot of this stuff, so no reason to just crap out immediately. Thank you, base, for providing me things I didn't really need right now. But thank you. I guess I do need them later. Alright, so that is purple sulfur. Next level shields. Oh yeah, so the shields are done. Which is exciting. This next one will not take too long, so... chunk, and it's going to make a noise for a little bit. Sorry, bear with it. Just get rid of that. And we want to go and make lots of those. Okay, so the idea is now to make those, and then we should be in a better place. So these will be made pretty quickly, I'd imagine. And once we've got 100 of those, we can build the protection module for the ship. That's good. Meat. Do we want to do meat now? No, I don't want to do meat now, but I will prepare the fish tanks. Sorry, I'm being rude. I'm just picking things out of my teeth. It's what you want every streamer doing on stream, isn't it? It's absolutely delightful, as they say. Okay, so let's just grab a bunch of iron. And how many fish tanks can we build? 5? It'll do for now. Okay, so let's go with like 10. Go for 10 fish tanks. I think would be good. We're gonna also need to get some fish, but we can sort that out in a moment. Mineral water for above Big Green 1. So Big Green 1 is here. And that is short of mineral water, which of course means I'm short on other great innovations, such as charcoal. Not really an innovation, but it is something we need. Now, where do I get it from? Well, I could get it from... yeah, but that looks like it's probably not doing super great anymore. If only I didn't just get rid of all my mineral water whenever I had it, right? There's no way of solving that problem, I suppose. Actually, don't we have like a bunch of mineral water like over here? That we use for... probably another one of these. Yep, we do. So let's just totally steal that mineral water, get it stuck on a train line, of course, because that's what all the cool kids do. And what am I doing? And I am one of the cool kids, obviously. Like that even needed to be said. Ah, train! Okay, it's not too bad. Doesn't hurt me anymore. It's just annoying. Thank goodness for shields. However, that does mean a lot of the comic amusement of me being hit by a train is now done, but, you know, you take what you get, and what I get is not being hit by trains. Overall, it's a loss for everyone except myself. Okay, so that's bringing in... that's a huge amount of mineral water that I was really hoping for. The joke there is no mineral water's coming through. Why not? There should be mineral water coming through. Did I not connect it properly somewhere? Connected, connected, connected. Blank. Oh, jeez. No, didn't even connect it properly. Okay. So that'll make more charcoal, and that's good. Meanwhile, let's get some more fish tanks ready. And then once we get the fish tanks ready, we can start preparing more meat for my biters. I like to call the big one bitey, as they say. Particularly when talking about biters. Excuse me for a moment. No, that's wedged in there proper. I seriously can't get that bit of food out of my teeth. It lives there now. And there ain't nothing I can do about it. Oh well. Okay, so that's going to give me a lot of fish tanks. Do we want to do green circuits for modules? Probably. So this is a fairly easy one as well. Actually, no, you know what? One thing I do want to do is I love what's going on here. I think this is awesome, and I think everyone's very proud of it. But we're going to need to get rid of some of these things for the next step of what I'm trying to do. We're going to have a problem where the purple is not actually being picked up. Now, we had a very similar problem last time with... so it can hold 48. Okay, good. You can see right now all the yellow's being caught up in there, which is usually good, but not right now. Not when you want to do the science. And we'll chuck, I don't know. Chuck it all in there, doesn't matter, it'll get taken out on its own. It'll figure its way out. And we should be seeing a lot of purple being made as well. Which we're seeing some purple being made, but not what I would consider a lot. Which is a shame. I really wanted to see a lot of purple being made. Silver could be a problem very, very soon. I was going to say hopefully not, but probably. We will come back to that. So, the important thing is more of these are being made. These may be an issue very soon, as might naphtha very soon, but we're not going to worry about that so much as we're going to get a resupply of some stuff, which I dropped off all before. Okay, are we good? We're probably good enough. Why settle for good when you can go with good enough? Okay, and just build these. Running out of red circuits, I've noticed. Could be bad. Can we productivity these? We cannot. Well, can we productivity these? No. Well, shit. Okay, then. Be like that. It's fine for now, but we will probably have to come up here and sort some shit out shortly. Actually, if I remember rightly, that comes from Big Red too. It does. Well, if that remains a problem, we can always pull that back up. So, we're going to go down to Big Green 2. Now, Big Green 2 is a good base. We like Big Green 2. That's good work. We're very proud of it. And we've got a belt near Big Green 2. That is cool. We like it. That fills up this train. What train, you ask? That train. That's cool. As I said, we like it. But I would like it more if it was somewhere else. Now this is going to end with me having way too much green circuits, I'll tell you that now. Just in case you're worried we didn't see that's where this is going. Actually, maybe I don't want to do quite that for now. We'll just go one line. Okay, and that's pretty good so far. Then we go up. Spending hundreds of blue blue belts on this. It's alright, we've got infinite blue belts, right? We certainly don't have a shortage of them. The joke there is because it requires cobalt, we kind of do have a shortage of them. That's alright. Alright, yeah, loving it. I gotta say that contractually. I don't know what contract I'm talking about, but I gotta say it. Yeah, it's not really a contract. I lied. Okay, so that will put the green circuits into... Those aren't green circuits. What the heck? No, stop. Stop, please. Oh, no. Okay. That goes like that. We will have to fix that in a moment. Make sure nothing else is broken in the meantime. No, it looks good. It's never good when you just end up seeing CPUs on your line. You know you've messed up then. Well and truly. Okay. So let's go grab those CPUs. Oh god, we need them before they, well, before they do exactly what they're doing. I guess we'll have to go get those CPUs now. The good news is they can't have gone too far. They'll probably just end up at the back of a line somewhere. So if I just wait, they'll sort themselves out. Or I could just be here and just pick them up as they come by. Are those even CPUs? Yes, they are. Well, not CPUs, sorry, integrated electronics. Okay, I do not know what we want to do with these integrated electronics. So that's always a good start. Don't want those. Does anyone want these integrated electronics? No? Shit. I mean, I guess I could go back up to where they came from and chuck them in around there. Do you want integrated electronics? No. You want them? Okay, you take them then. They're yours. Congratulations. Congratulations, you have won the lucky prize of more integrated electronics than you really wanted. Huzzah! Okay, big green one. I'm still not really seeing enough mineralized water. That's frustrating. Cobalt, or cobalt's not going as great as I need it to right now, but it doesn't need to be amazing right now because it's not required for purple. It is required for yellow, which is the one we're going to need next. And science is currently at 6%. That's good. But if we don't start speeding these up, we're going to have some interesting problems. Blue is going all right now, so that's nice. Okay, so I was thinking about something just a moment ago and I completely forgot everything. Fish? No. Screw it, I can't remember what it is. It's fish time now. It's time to go fishing. I got the solder here, I don't really care for that. Okay, so my plan is here we're going to grow some fish. Yeah. We want it to come into here, so that should be alright. So, we're going to need a couple of things. First off, we're going to need land to put our fish on. The irony has not immediately escaped me, do not worry. Then we're going to need fish. Now, we want to do Santa Ray breeding. And Santa Ray breeding is going to require some delicious nutrient sludge. Or pulp, I think it's actually officially called. But we got so much nutrient pulp, we don't even know what to do with it. Why are you so loud? Chill. Okay, so that's nutrient pulp sorted out. Easy. We are going to need fish as well, I suppose. Levac, Santa Rays. We need a couple Santa Rays. You know what we could do? We could just go, you know what, just bring me back the fish and I'll figure out what I care about. Just bring me all the fish. Thank you. That kind of worked. I got 7 of the fish that I actually want, so neat. Suppose I could put those other fish in the butchery station. Okay, so fish acquired. Now we want to go like this, I suppose, because we want to be able to pipe out that polluted fish water. Excuse me. Polluted fish water makes me cough. I don't know why. And this is going to be the input. Do we need to do fast stack inserters? No, we can just do regular ones. And then, okay. And then we're going to do our regular fish water like that. Nice. This is honestly something I probably should have done a while ago, but we just didn't need this many fish before. I guess that's the reason I didn't do it a while ago, huh? It's not really rocket science. Speaking of rocket science, hopefully we're building more rockets now. Okay, looking good. So this will what am I doing? This will output some number of fish. We also do need meat, however. I forgot that we needed meat. So we're also going to need to do this. I'm going to put meat on its own line, because meat is its own reward, obviously. Again, this is the... they're too far away. We put them too far away. We goofed up. Again. Okay. That's the meat line. Fish line. Meat line. And in fact, the meat line, here's the trick, comes from this way. So the idea is anything that becomes fish, we're going to go around and see if it's breeding time again. Anything that goes past there means it doesn't need to be bred and can be turned into a butchery fish. Okay? There we will need electronic circuits. And we knew this, which is why we've got so many of them with us. Forgot about butcheries. These are going pretty well. They'll go better once we have some meat. Right, so now we just got to pick up electronic circuits, but we already knew that. This is not a surprise to anyone at all. That is called false bravado. And we'll just do 10 of those. Can we do any more fishy points? Fish stations? Fish boys? We'll just do one more. And then we need to make polluted fish water, which is actually pretty simple. And actually, while we're here, let's just put the fish we don't care about in the butchery. I don't care about you. And you I definitely, just go away. You I definitely don't care about. And are these Factorio fish? I mean, Factorian fish. There we go. Now, this is good. Everyone's loving this. Like, literally everyone is loving this. Okay, and that's lots of nutrient pulp. Lots of nutrient pulp to feed the fish that I don't have. Maybe we should put the fish in there somewhere, actually. Okay, we're prepared for fish. You must always be prepared for fish. If you're not prepared for fish, you are not prepared for war, as they say. It's a ancient proverb. Don't worry about it. Okay, so now we need to get my fish water. Now, fish water, I believe, is made in a chemical plant. It is! So it's just water and saline water, which is actually really easy because you just go... Okay, actually, how many do you need? That's actually making enough. Wow. Okay. So if we put 2 and 2, nope, we're not breaking into Spice Girls. Not breaking Spice Girls today. It's not happening. It's wrong. It's not wrong, but it's not something we're supposed to be doing. It's not the time for it. Okay. I suppose we probably need to power things as well, don't we? I know it's a rookie mistake to power things, but... Okay. So now... we still don't have power. Now we have power. And now we have fish water. Well, very soon we'll have fish water. I know what you're thinking. What about all the polluted fish water? What are you going to do with it? You going to do something cool with it? Nah, I'm just going to ditch it. Now we do need to get the fish meat. I did not consider that, but that's alright. They always say, don't consider fish meat until it's too late. And then, of course, the next phrase is, it's never too late to consider fish meat. So, you know, ancient proverbs, very good, very true. Okay, so how much... yeah, look, that's not going to pollute, output too much polluted fish water. I'm just worried, is it going to output enough meat, though? That's the real question. So we're going to need to go grab some regular meat first. So we're going to steal that from the old meatworks. We do not want alien meat today. We need, what, 2 meat per fish? We're probably going to need to go grab some more belts very soon as well. Okay, this will have to do for now. This will get us started. And sometimes you just need to get started with fish. And that one. Then butchery stations are going to be... you know, we're going to do them downwards. No, we're not. Downwards was a foolish endeavor. Sideways. Maybe just across. Maybe we don't get to cliff. No, sideways is good. I like sideways. Wow, that was not quite lining up, was it? And I do not believe we need to worry too much about... well, okay. Okay, good. We are happy enough. Sometimes in life, that's all you need to be. Okay, so the fish are growing, but slowly. We will probably speed them up with modules now that I'm looking at them. Just make sure we're getting enough fish water in there. No, we will not be getting enough fish water like that. Well, it's good news that we've got a plan for that. So here comes the first fish. It's very exciting. A lot of them are going to be claimed by this. So it'll take us a little while to get the fish really rolling in. Because if there's one thing I know about fish, is that they do need to roll in before much really happens. Okay, so let's go get more belts, and let's finish off my butchery, and then we're rolling in fish. Speaking of rolling in fish, we now have enough energy shields to make the protection shield. Neat. And that should start building now. Also, we've got a energy shield Mark 6 that we're not using. So I'm just going to chuck it in my inventory. This does 2,400 shields, which is a lot more than the 4,000 I had previously. So yeah, that's just basically quadrupled my shields. It's pretty good. I think I can stand in front of a full speed train now and live. I want to test it, but I'm also very scared. Okay, so is cowardice important? Yes. So I'm not going to do it. I know. Terrible stream. I don't actually know. Does this thing have batteries in it? I got one battery in this thing. Also, great news everyone. The thing that I've been playing with my teeth is now out. So, oh, that's a relief for me. Sorry? Oh, thank you. My wife's dissing me. Disrespect. Can't believe it. Just the disrespect I get around here. I only partly deserve it. I mostly deserve it. Okay, so we got butchery fish. Okay, so we're probably still going to need some more meat. We probably should connect the fish water up to here as well. It's probably important. Okay, so yeah, that's going to produce me a lot of fish. 5 to 10 fish. Love it. And meat is going to be the next problem, I imagine. Because if we don't start getting more meat, we are going... This is going to be for naught. And we can bring that in down through here. And that is in the way, and it's going this way, I believe. Yes, it is. Fantastic. And so when this gets really going, we're going to have so much meat. But we need to get it going first. So I'm just going to stand here for a second and just gather some meat. It's probably a better way to do this, but if there is, I don't know it. Oh, I can stand here and also collect alien bacteria by mistake. Oops. The actual better way to do this would be something like that. Alrighty then, let's put the alien bacteria in a place that we actually can use it. And look at that, the meat is building up. We need so much meat. So this will slow down my biters for a little bit. But right now they're hungry anyway, so what does it matter? You know? And the plan is if I put this in here, I should just start outputting the meat. And then hopefully as it starts coming through, don't know if it'll actually, yeah, it just took like 10 meat on its own. So we're still going to need a lot more meat. Or I could do this. Here's the real trick. And we're just going to hand feed them for a little bit. So, yeah. We're still going to need more meat, obviously. And we'll go and collect more meat now, but that is now really going at it. I'm going to be breeding so many fish, I won't even know what fish are. I'll be honest, I'm not really sure I know what fish are now, but it's not the point I'm trying to make. What's the button to turn it off? Alt-E. Fantastic. Good to know. Put the meat in there, and that should do well. Hopefully it gets all the way to the end. Once it does, then we're fine. But until it does, we're not fine. Oh, actually, I think we're fine. Once these speed up anyway, which we can probably chuck some of these in there, we'll just see. Okay, fish are starting to come out. Cool. Now, if the fish get all the way to the end, then we're absolutely fine. Now, I don't think that's going to happen today. I think we're still going to be dividing the fish into, like, separate fisheries. Yep, so we're still doing that. Okay, so we're going to leave that going for a while. No, we won't. We'll put some modules in. Because modules make everything better. What is this? What do we call this, guys? Goodness gracious. That's called a waste of fish, that's what it is. Come on, go fishy fishy, go fishy fishy, go! Go fishy fishy, go fishy fishy, go! Fishy went. Okay, and then we start butchering. So, all up, this is producing 1 fish a second. Well, let's go per minute here. 94 fish per minute. And these can do a lot more than that. It's doing about the same actually, 96 per minute. And if we speed them up like I was originally intending to before I realized my mistakes. It should be producing more than 96 fish. 108 fish per minute. And each fish produces 2 meat. Now of course some of those fish will need to be used in other things, but that's pretty good. We can expand that out shortly though. Okay, so what I'm concerned now is how purple science going. I notice we're at 13%, and that's exciting. I'm very happy about 13%. But I need purple science to be really honkin'. And it's not. The honk levels are fairly low right now, which is disappointing. So let's honk it more, as they say. Okay. Because you must continue honking. Obviously. Like a goose. Okay, that's good. There could be improvements. That's bad, we've made mistakes, and we're good. So that... it'll feed into itself again. That's typically how we do this. But the next thing is we've really got to be making sure that we are making lots of red circuits down big red. But I think that's okay. We're missing something else, aren't we? We're missing red. Oh. How is this happening? Okay. So we moved green up here, and that was pretty good, and I liked that. I think there's more work to be done where they connected, which was, of course, needless to say, right... Yeah? Where did they connect? Here. Okay, so if we move them up, I think that's probably a good idea too. Okay. Yeah. And we connect them into... No, we do not. We gotta keep going. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. No. That could have been interesting. Probably bad too. Alright. You gotta be careful with those things looping on themselves, because that can go really badly really quickly. Okay. I should have stood in the way of that train. I'm still afraid of trains. I need to show trains that I do not fear them. I do not fear death! I mean, I slightly fear death, but... not really. I'm real brave. Mostly. Okay, so... now that we've got more circuits coming in, everything should be... processing? More? More being processed? Yeah, those things are coming along. They could be improved if we did this. Maybe put some... oh, you know what would probably help here? Actually, I like the fact that it goes all the way around, but it could just go straight, like that. Like, what were we trying to prove there, honestly? That we were cool? Ain't no one believing that. And nor should they. Yeah, it's just a one-to-one. That's pretty basic. Actually, if anything, maybe fast stack inserters are not a bad idea here. Yeah, it seems to be consuming a little bit better. How are we going with silver, by the way? Silver is doing well. And what does concern me is how are we doing with iron? Kind of rubbish. Why? How are we doing with minerals? That's probably the next big question. I'm not seeing a big backup, so that's good. Wow, that's pretty full, actually. Which is nice. That's where we want to be. We have a train that's out of fuel. If only there was somewhere nearby that we could get coal to it. Oh wait, did it get fueled? That wasn't the train, was it? So we had something out of fuel and now it's not out of fuel. Oh boy, that fills me with joy and optimism. I feel like it was this train, but it wasn't. No, it wasn't that at all. Why? Was it this one? Yes, this one. I don't know quite why it is still saying it's not out of fuel, because it so totally is. What is it, a situation where you click on it, it goes, ah, it's cool, as long as you saw me, bro. Is that this world we live in today? I don't think so. I mean, apparently, but it shouldn't be. I appreciate my trains being polite, but that's too polite. Okay, let's make it go the right direction. Okay. And it probably doesn't need to be anything fast or swanky, just any inserter will do the job, I suppose. I know it's not important, but why are these not being made faster? Okay. Well, I suppose you ask a question, you get an answer, don't you? And if we do something like this... that should speed things up a little bit. Okay, so what's going on down here and why are we not just absolutely loaded with iron? Low power? Are you serious? Huh. Yes, we are serious. What? Okay, one thing we do need to do actually before we run around and try and fix power is we have a protective shield that does not need to exist anymore. And this needs to be emptied. But not by me. I do not want to empty it. Oh no, I probably shouldn't have. I want you guys to empty it. No, God, they're gonna empty it. Alright, I was too close, clearly. Just do it. Now it is time to make fusion reactors. And we want probably not 1,200. I know we want the fusion reactors. It's a bit of an exaggeration. Okay, so now it's going to make fusion reactors, and how many of these do we want? Can I connect to the logistics network, please? And I want 50 fusion reactors. Actually, do we even want 50? 50 is probably fine. Let's go with 49. As long as it's less than or equal to. It might make one or two more, but that's not too big a deal. And I think we've still got that speaker here, yes. And we don't carry any red cables, so we'll just create a green cable. I like how it's like, we don't carry red cables, let's make a green one. Why? Okay, and... stop. Ah, it's loud. Okay. I want it to be a global playback. No, I don't. I want that to be an alert, to be... just a thing. For some reason I'm being like very particular of what it is. I don't know why. Okay, so this will take a little while, where it's going to make 49 of these things. Well, 50 technically. And that's going to take a while. And then we'll start on level 2, and then level 3, and level 4, and then we'll be done. Meanwhile, let's put the protection systems in the rocket. Which just go right there. And when the rocket will fire one time, it'll put the thing in there. Looks like it just launched a rocket, so that's okay. Like, it literally launched a rocket 2 cycles ago, so... that's nice. How are fish? We really should look at power, I know, but how are fish going? We have output full. Um... Excuse me? Excuse me? What are you doing? What are you doing? Do you not clarify fish water? Is that what you're telling me? Do we have to burn off fish water? No? Sorry, I'm just very confused right now. Bear with me for a moment. Saline water. Let's just get the last one should be water void. It doesn't void? The heck? It doesn't void. Oh, I suppose you could do this to it. Turn to alien spores. That's right, then you burn the alien spores and you void that. What a pain. Okay. Yes, I've run into this problem before, I just recalled. So then you burn the orcs, because orcs are a spore. And then you clarify the wastewater. Okay. Do we deal with enough of this? We do not. We do now. Easily. Okay. Hack a whack a chop of that meat, please. So once it catches up, then it'll be probably good again. Is this suffering? I mean, a lot of things are suffering, let's be honest, but it's not quite what I meant. Not enough fish. Suppose I wasn't collecting fish. Okay. And say, polluted fish water is going down. That's now breeding. And the last one should be going down now as well. Any moment now? Any moment? It's not connected. My goodness. Okay, so we're gonna need more fish tanks though. I feel like this is just not... Well, it's gonna produce a good amount of meat. I think we're gonna need a lot more. Because look at these biters. They're so bitey. They want so much fish. A biter with no fish is just a sad biter. It's the last thing we need or want. How's power going? Eh, not great. I'm confused though. What happened with power? Shouldn't power be fine? Or did we just expand and just require more power now? Well, deuterium's all fine, so I guess we just need more power. Do we build fish tanks? I just realized I probably should have checked that before. No, we do not. Okay, great. What I might do is just as a one-off sort of gambit, as a absolute lark, if you will. Oh my goodness, what a lark, your fearless leader's in the park. Freedom Force was a good game, by the way. Completely unrelated to everything. It was a good game. It was the perfect hokey level of, yeah, this is comic books, I suppose. Not that I actually knew comic books that well back then, but not that I know them well now. I'm getting better. Okay, so here comes the first things to my fish tanks. Copper, iron is not doing as well as I would have thought it would have been. Like, I would have thought everything would just be rushing along because we've got so many. Unless we've got a train jam somewhere. I don't see a train jam though, so it should be okay. Let's just check real quick. It's been a while since I've looked for one. That's not really helping. Waiting, hitting, and it's moving. Waiting, hitting. Yeah. Nothing's hitting and stuck, except that one, but that's because it's in the queue, so that's fine, okay. So I still don't really know why things are jammed, but that's alright. I would actually like to speed these up. And also upgrade these to... Look, let's just upgrade them to ultimates. Let's be greedy. Because I feel like we don't have enough stone bricks right now. I suppose with all this extra science that we're doing, that is pushing resource requirements up. I'm seeing a lot more blue, so maybe the meat is coming through. Ooh, exciting. I don't think I need 2 ore processors. I barely use them. I don't think I need 20 desalinated or saline plants either. I just can't say that word. 10 ore sorting facilities? Probably an over-exaggeration as well. But I don't care anymore. How are we going with my fish? Do we have lots of fish fish tanks? We got 4. That'll do for now. We'll come back. I don't care enough. Okay, the next thing I want to do after this is make sure Big Green 1 has recovered, and I feel like it hasn't, because last time we looked at it, it wasn't looking particularly great. Okay, that's more fish under control. No, it's not. That doesn't get connected again. Don't know how we keep missing that. But this should hopefully provide a lot of meat. I don't know if it's going to be enough though. But we can always expand it further. I mean, some meat's coming through, so I suppose any meat is an improvement. And most of them are running actually now. So, you know, more crystals. And they're being ground up. Wow, are these empty? Nearly. Wow, okay. We've really got that under control now, don't we? Occasionally a green crystal gets through. But hopefully, as all of this increases, everything will be better. We ran out of crystal enhancers. How did that happen? That was a crystal enhancer. Ooh, that's actually made me wonder, do I need more of these? The answer is probably not, because the queens do appear to be breeding. We do seem to have enough queens, so it should be okay. Yeah, we're probably fine. And the large ones, they're also, the big biters, they're also doing pretty well right now, so a little bit of shortage on meat, but I mean, that's not the first time I've said that today. So let us do a slight deviation of trip. We're going to go and we're going to drop some of this stuff off. Then we're going to... Oh, purple's still going. Purple's still going. 21%. Nice, nice, nice. We're trying to make plenty of this, but that's alright. That'll be constructed. Wow, low density structures are actually the shortage right now. Confusing. Well, okay. If only I had a fix for that. Can I productivity these? I can, and I think I shall. So we're going to do one of them here, and then one of them here. Put the good speed modules in, because it deserves them. Because making some high-tech space science, you got to use the good ones. But yeah, look, it looks fine enough. Okay, so what I was gonna do is pick up some science, not science. What's the thing that's not science? Power. Power is not science. What's the thing that's not science? I mean, a lot of things are not science. Don't really know what the answer I was expecting there was, but power is not science, sure enough. Okay, so we're gonna need heat pipe 3s. Yes, we are. We're gonna need these things. Nope. Those things. Yes, we are. We also picked up some extra stuff, but that's cool too. Heat exchangers. That is not enough heat exchangers. Why is it slow on heat exchangers? I do not know. I do not know, but that's alright. We've got lots of heat exchangers now. So let's go check the algae at Big Green, and then I feel like it's probably not producing enough minerals still. Sure enough, it's not. Okay. I was somewhat afraid of that. Why not? Is it just not coming in fast enough? Is that our problem? Can we make it faster? Probably. Can we go even faster? Absolutely, yes. Can we make these faster? Of course we can. That does mean not as much stone is going to be entering the other part of the base, but quite frankly, I don't think I care. It's probably fine. So we're deviating a lot of the crushed stone to this mineralized water, but we need the mineralized water, so it's fine. And if I come down here, I anticipate we should be seeing a lot more of this happening now. Could still be better, actually. How much do you need? Fudge, this is big. How much do you need per second? About 716. That's a full pipe's worth. Okay. Well, we'll see how that works. Hopefully it's an improvement. Alright, so power. We knew that was a what's that problem? Probably because science has failed us? Is science currently failing you and your children? Find out at 6. Yes, but not the science I expected. Blue science seems to be failing me and my children. Why? What's your problem, blue science? Did you just catch you? But we are using a lot more naphtha now. I wonder if that's a problem. No? No, there's really no reason for it. It's just failing us. That's the worst failure. The one where there's no real reason for it. It's just failure. Failure for failure's sake. So I'd love to get to 7 gigawatts, but I don't know if that's happening today. So these all should be going. Yeah, I don't think it's happening today, so maybe another array of these bad boys. Can we do this? The answer is clearly. Okay. These boys are so bad. You don't even know how bad these boys are. There is literally a pipe of molten gold just sitting right there. As molten as you get. Okay, and then I want to have a stack of one of these stacks because they're pretty good. And I'll just chuck it. Look, I'm liking chucking them down here. Okay. Simple as you like. And then finally this one is going to go out like here. And it's probably not all connected power, which is probably why it's not working. Okay, so that's more power, significant amounts of more power. 6.6 gigawatts. And I probably don't want to carry around nuclear fuel of some description. It's probably dangerous and bad. So let's not do it. And I'd like to do just a little bit of a bridge between those two, just so they can help each other out a bit, and maybe a bridge between these two as well. So how much heat are we using now? We got an extra 0.3. Well, if we did one more of these arrays, Yeah. No. Let's put it out here. Yeah, it's probably better. Oh, I love the dull hum of the nuclear reactors going. You know that's good stuff when you hear a dull hum of a nuclear reactor. Okay, and we'll just do a small little boop. Small little boop. Always good. No, don't connect into there. That's not for you. That's for Steam. You're not Steam. Steam is Steam. Okay. And yeah, it's probably good. Oh, look. You couldn't have asked for a better positioning. I mean, you probably could have asked for it, but you couldn't have got it. And at that point, I think, unless we get a few more things, that might be the best we're going to get. Oh, I do want to see if I can get 7 gigawatts, though. 7 gigawatts would make me oh so happy. Why are you slow? Not enough chalk. See, this is the problem with the mineralized water not being enough. It's, yeah. That's still not enough for you? Oh, it hungers something massive. Like, it's doing its best, but it's hungry. And we must continue to feed it. Because it's a growing boy. Okay, we'll feed it in just a moment. We just want to get the rest of that power sorted out, and then we'll see what we can do. I mean, I suppose I could always just do a line of this out here and just... It's probably not a bad idea, actually. I like how I said I'll worry about it later, and I'm like, no, let's worry about it right now. Okay, so... It's a very similar setup to this one, except, of course, it's mineralized water rather than just sulfuric acid turning into sludge. Nope. Those aren't words. Well, they are words, but it's not the words I want. And we're going to need regular old water, which... What are we doing with this mineralized water? Not much. I might figure out what that water's doing in a moment. Because that might be relevant. Do you not want to... Fine. And if we can upgrade this... Okay, so what is this mineralized water doing? If I had to take a guess, it's going down there. What is this mineralized water doing? Goes down here. Why? Oh, Big Green 2. I see. Is Big Green 2 going okay? Yeah, Big Green 2 doesn't suffer the same problems that Big Green 1 does. Which is funny, because it's kind of stealing from the same source. Oh well. Okay, so the good news is we know we don't need to connect them that way now. I would actually be happier not connecting them, in fact. Okay, and with that... I should be seeing more green lights turning on. Green light, green light, green light, green light. Yep, okay. Cool. So let's finish doing what we can with power. And then let's do something else, as they say. We don't need more heat pipes, we can get rid of them. So what we really do need is more of these, and why does it stop at 18? Oh, I bet you there's some somewhere else in the facility. That would probably be it. Like, it will stop at 50, but there's already, like, 32? Unless my math is wrong there. I don't think, if it is wrong, it's not that wrong. Okay, this should be the last we need to get that up to 7 gigawatts. Have we got 7.2 gigawatts? Damn, it's better than what I wanted. That's rare. Usually I get nowhere near what I wanted. Okay, so good. This should be making more carbon now. Or at least it will when it thinks about it. When it feels like it. Okay. Let's go over here, get exchanged with the stuff that I was working on and the stuff I wasn't. How are we going for the rocket launches? Hopefully better than we were before. It's going at a decent pace, actually. If these start backing up, we can speed module this, but I don't think we need to do that just yet. These are still needing more crystals coming through. That's fair, I suppose. Not making enough crystals still? Why not? What's backed up that we're not making more crystals? I'll tell you what's not backed up. That's not backed up at all. We may need more biter enclosures. Meat. Still a problem. Okay, so more meat, more fish. Wait, no, fish is meat. Hang on. I can do this. More fish tanks. So we get more meat. We want like 30 of them, I guess. And more biter places. Refrigerantums. I'm just making sounds now as if that was helpful. We built 9 fish tanks. I kind of wanted a few more than 9. Really? You only built 9? Oh, was it run out of iron? Is that the problem? No, it just didn't feel like making more. Okay. Foolish me. Believing in my factory. Brass is still coming through, but slowly. Zinc is probably doing something. Yeah, zinc's still coming through. I don't think it's backing up by any measure, but... it's doing what it's doing what it can, I suppose. Okay. It's fine. So now let's get more bitey boys. I am too far north. I like at one point I thought I was going to keep all this hydrogen, and oxygen is something I just did not consider. It was for the plastic, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so we're just going to keep building out this way. That cliff has got to go. Okay. That cliff has got to go, he says, leaving that cliff there forever. Anyway. Okay, we're going to do a split here. And that's going to go down to here. And we're going to do a split here, which will go over to here. Oh, how are we out of fast stack inserters? There's no way on earth that's a good thing to realize now. Alright, so that's going to result in more fish. We're going to get a bit of a backlog there, but that's alright. Oh, those probably need to be connected as well, or we will have other problems. Right. Okay, now biters. Funnily enough, biters are actually a pretty easy thing to work with. You wouldn't think it, but they actually they're absolute sweethearts, you know, when they're not biting your factory in standard game mode. Absolute sweethearts. Now we've run out of some interesting concepts right now. Okay, but that should be more biters? Mostly. So that's in there. Meat comes from the top, I believe. Now, there's a problem with meat. Where is the problem with meat? It's just that we don't have enough of it. Well, that's why we're working on it, isn't it? And with that, we now have more queens required. So we are making more queens. Or making more eggs, rather. So hatching more eggs, hatching more queens. Yep, that'll all be good. And the train is running out of fuel. That's concerning. It is. Really? I will fix that in a moment. First off, I'm just going to... So the purpose of this line is... Oh, gosh. No, alien artifacts, get off the belt. If they get all the way down there, then they've had 2 chances, and they're clearly not required. So they get turned into food, meat. Become meat! Fantastic. And then at this point, the meat's gone all the way down there twice, and again, nothing's wanted the meat, which is sad. So we're going to put the meat somewhere else. In particular, into the stomachs of biters. And that should make us a lot more crystals than we really actually need. Okay. How is iron going? I feel like iron... Okay, no, you know what? We need to deal with this train, because that's going to be jamming up some stuff. Oh, look, it's just stopped perfectly on an intersection. That is wonderful. I literally couldn't have asked for a worse situation. The question is, whose fault was it the train could even run out of fuel in the first place? And the answer to that is, who actually knows? No one really knows. Let's not ask questions like that. Come on. Come on now. So we'll just grab a bunch of fuel for it. Man, that one train really screwed up a bunch of stuff, didn't it? That's alright. Blue Science is looking like it's going to run out very soon. Which is not great, because Blue Science is one of those staples that we just need for a lot of. And it's really funny that the thing that's running out is actually not something that... Oh, steel is a shortage. Yeah, well, I mean, that's not a new information for anyone, honestly. Can we boost steel production at all? And the answer to that is maybe. There's a couple places I want to look at in particular first, but the question is, are they producing maximum iron? Because if they are doing that, then that changes the situation. And the fact of the matter is, they're not really producing enough of these mineral catalysts. Like these ones are, which is good. We've got a mineral sludge drop over here. I mean, is there validity to doing another train limit on that? Rather than asking the question, I've just gone and done it. That's probably not good. That's never been signaled properly. And quite honestly, could we put another train in the system? And I think the answer is yeah, without a doubt. mean, I think we should definitely be putting at least one more train on the system. I really do need to get that working a little bit better. Although I guess it's working fine. Because it's still getting in, you know, 3,000 while it's pumping out 9,000, so... I think what may actually improve it a little bit is not having it go at 5,000. But what I would like to do before even worrying about that is just getting another train. And that is an easy fix because all we need to do actually is copy that train. Yep, that's good. That's train. Get it. And we're going to put that train in a really cool place, which is... you know, I showed fear in front of a train again. Damn it. How are the trains ever going to respect me when I keep showing fear? Okay. Oh, did you just run into me? Did you just run into me? I don't give a shit. See, I didn't show fear to that train, and what did it do? It respected me. I mean, not really, but, you know, it's not the point. Okay, so one more train gets added into the pile of trains. The train pile, if you will. And if you will not, that's fine too. Okay, so we've got 15 more fish ponds. We may actually need to build more fish water things. We're definitely going to need to deal with the polluted water better. Yeah, maybe. But what matters here is it does look like these are going to be... You may not like it, but this is what peak fish performance looks like. I was like, do I make that joke? And I was like, nah, and then I said it anyway. Yeah, the good news is it looks like the bite is backing up a little bit. A lot more meat coming in. Actually, out of curiosity, how much meat do these guys want? Not heat, meat. They want 4 meat per second. Okay. These are producing 3 fish per second, which is 6 meat per second. Okay. Which has me worried. I feel like that still might not be enough. What we do not have enough of is these, so we can make more of these. And sure enough, like I was worried about, artificial fish water is beginning to lack. That's okay, that's what we did this for. Yeah, that's producing enough now. And does this deal with enough polluted fish water? It still does. Wonderful. That's what we want to see. Okay, big stretch. Now we are dealing with more meat than we previously dealt with before. It's not innuendo, I promise. But it is also true. So, a lot of hack and whack and chop on that meat. Why is this one not going? Not enough not enough fish water. Okay, so what we might want to do... You know what? One might actually help. Probably not required, but we'll do it anyway. Yeah, we're pretty much producing double what we need right now, so it'll get up there, don't worry. And seeing meat go down that way is very, very good because it means that we have enough meat. So if we check here, I mean, look at that, that's a lot of meat coming through. That's exciting. Yeah, assuming you're excited by a lot of meat, which honestly kinda am. Don't judge. Is this gonna be enough alien goo? If that goes full goo levels, that's not gonna be enough goo. So let's prepare for more goo. The gooining. Just in case it's required. A lot more alien meats are coming through. Wonderful. What I might do is change that to be a higher number than 50k. I'm going to do that now. There is 233,000 units of glass in there. Which is nice. It's always good to have extra glass. Purple is being produced well, I hope. Could be better. Silver is a problem like we expected. Okay, we kind of knew that was coming at some point. Because I cannot stay on one track at a time in my head, I've completely forgotten what I was doing again. That's okay. We can fix silver though. It's not really what we were leaving to do, but we can do it. And while we're going up here, this is how you forget what's going on. How's this going? Got 50 yet? Got 34. Cool. Silver. Now, we were never making much silver. So... And it's not helped by the fact that silver is also being used to make catalysts. Which, that looks like it's slowed down massively. Dang, that's not good. So, how do we fix this? Well, the first plan to fix this is just putting some honkin' fast speed boys. So just get these crystals out of there faster. That's a good start. But we can do better. We must do better. So now it is outputting silver, which is good, but it is putting it out slowly. We again must do better. Honking fast, please. That's good, again, but we must do better. Now these are going slowly. That's kind of expected. When you speed up one side, obviously the other side is punished as well. And that is probably running into purified water problems. It absolutely is. How do we fix purified water problems? That's right, more speed modules. And hopefully that is doing a bit better. And with that, do we run into another problem? Maybe. No, that one's going well, obviously, because that's the one in the middle. These are going alright. Purified water is actually still a bit of an issue. But mostly because we're not getting rid of the saline fast enough. Interesting problem. Easy to fix problem, but interesting regardless. Now the saline's being burnt away faster. Ooh, these do not have enough water coming through, do they? Just a slightly smaller hole, please. Boop. Don't worry about that. It's fine. It's meant to happen. And purified water is still going up. Silver is, however, could be doing better. Now, of course, yeah, that's trying to... I'm not too worried that it's trying to get the silver catalysts up. I was a little bit at first, but no, it does need the silver catalysts. So let's not worry too much about that. It's annoying, but then again, these don't need green catas right now, so... Interesting question. Silver... Process silver. What do we do with that? Silver nitrate. Then we do what we do with silver nitrate. Sodium hydroxide. No, actually we don't do anything. So we could, in theory, use the silver nitrate to make more ingots. As a thought. It's a little bit more optimistic, optimized. Gosh, words, right? How do they work? So if we move that down to, say, here, we are going to need some fuel, obviously, but we can deal with that. Okay. So this is going to make more optimized silver ingots. Fuel required, easy though. All you got to do is stretch that out a bit. Split. Go like that, and you got fuel. Well, kind of. You do need to actually connect it, but that's the easy part. Okay, great. Thank you. That's not what I wanted, but thanks. Okay, and this is going to make more silver ingots in a much easier way. And then, with those silver ingots that we have lovingly prepared, you gotta lovingly prepare your silver ingots. I don't need to tell you that. Like, you're all smart people. Then with your lovingly prepared silver ingots, you send them out to the world. You also upgrade these with things that I don't carry anymore because I said I didn't need them. Yeah, look, I knew that was going to bite me in the ass, and here we are. And we're going to do that. Nope. And we should get lots of silver now. That's looking better. It'll look even better once these things are upgraded. I don't suppose I got the tech to do it right now, do I? No, of course not. That was always going to bite me in the ass. I don't know why I thought it wasn't going to. And we will input priority in the other direction. Nope, that's input priority. That's output priority is what we actually wanted. And these are slow now. Why? Because we are actually beginning to have mineral problems now. Oh dear. I find that spicy. Um... Tell me I didn't just see an power problem somewhere else. No, I didn't. Would it be a bad idea to do this? And the answer is, of course, yes, but I'm doing it anyway. Because while I love aluminium, it is a great resource that we need always a lot of. I want to do this. Because I do need silver. And I don't care who knows. Now we've got a bunch of crystallizer ones, that's cool. Alright, so I don't really know if this is silver is doing much better. It does seem like it's doing a little bit better. We're at 28% to science today, so if we continue this sort of run, we will be done. Oh gosh, what's going on here? Do we actually even need saline water? No? Why the hell do we care about this? Okay, plenty of fluoric acid. And just a lot of calcium sulfate, which I can't really use for anything. That's fine. And we do need... Okay, let's go speed those up, because this is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Part of me wonders if, like, the next run I do, I should just have all the mineral catalysts on a train, much like green catalysts are delivered. I don't know if that's a good idea, but I'm really thinking about it. There's a few things I'd change for the next run. Because let's be honest, I'll do another run of this. Probably, definitely not immediately, but I will do another run. Oh! Hey Dagoo, how you doing, buddy? Cool train. I'm sorry the train isn't going to be quite as effective anymore, because I do not fear trains anymore. Because I am invulnerable to trains. And you know, when you're invulnerable to trains, you do not fear them. But they do not fear you. That's just how life goes, I suppose. I could production module these, but I don't know if it's really required. Yeah, silver's coming though, that's the thing. That's the important thing. There it is. Oh, really? Wow, okay. Oh, geez, I hope it's not on my side. No, everything seems like it's on my side. Look, you know what? I'll play this game for you. Oh, time for a new sound effect. Oh gosh, yeah, okay. Look, let's just, you know what, this train may be coming for me. Bam. The train's so angry it does not stop when it hits me now. I mean, it does damage my shields, but whatever. You know? Okay, well what's the next scariest thing than a train hitting you? Power cuts. Power cuts are scary. So, although chances of that happening are low. I don't know. I don't know what's worse than a train. I don't think anything's worse than being hit by a train. I'm sorry. I can't. I'll think about it. Yep, test. It's coming through fine on my side. But I don't know. Like the Twitch shows it pretty quickly for me. Maybe Twitch is having problems. I just don't know about it because no one told me until now. If so, I hope not. That's sad, but I can literally do nothing about it. Okay, so these are still being made, and what is the slowdown now? I don't know if there is really a slow... Well, of course there is. It's these things. The slowdown is... silicon? Wow. That ain't good. Okay. So silicon needs to exist more of. Oh, you say all good. I mean, it's my stream. I'm not super happy about that, but as I said, nothing much I can do about it. We'll connect to there, connect to there. We're going to need... what is it called? Nitrogen. Shouldn't need too much nitrogen. Okay, that should make more silicon. These should also be upgraded to chemical plant 3s while we're at it. And all of this can probably be sped up with the baddest of boys. Okay. So that should construct more purple science. Purple science right now, we still have a buffer of 20,000. And with that buffer of 20,000, we should be able to, they'll give us up another 10%. Which is okay, I suppose. Next, we probably need to start worrying about yellow science. You know what? We've got a plan for that. Okay. Fine. That's enough. Great. And chuck all the yellow in there. Great. Hello. Oh, thank you. Well, it's snack time. That usually means it's almost time for the stream to be over. But we've got a couple more minutes. Today's snack is these things. I don't know quite what they are. They're sort of corn. They're flavored and they're good. And honestly, what more do you want in life? They're flavored and they're good. Still not sponsored, but still working on it. I'm not honestly working on it. That's a joke and a lie. We probably don't need any more fish tanks. I think we're good for fish tanks at the moment. Probably don't need more gold science packs either. I think we've got to turn that off. Oh look, we've done 30% today. That's pretty good. Got to be happy with 30% in one day. So if we can get the blue science sped up, which is... It's not really that big a deal. Like, we've got... Why has it got so little purple? Hang on. That is a problem. Oh gosh, okay, sure. Okay. Just gotta unload the train faster, I suppose. And look at that, the bots are very happy about this. I mean, what we could do also is we can get to 30% here and then switch it up to the yellow ones. If we have a problem where purple completely runs out, we may just do that. But I think right now we're fine for purples. Because we're making a lot of them. We're making more of them than we were before in any case. These need to be sped up, easy enough. Might as well speed these up as well. more stuff we make, the better off we are. It'd be good to speed them up even further. I mean, yeah, more purples are being created, and that's good. So what we might do, just real quick, is check space science. How's space science been going today? Been going okay. We've launched we've launched 4 rockets today. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, launched 4 rockets and it's 18% to the next one. Would love to get more speed modules in. And that problem is still with speed crystals. Why are speed crystals short? Sorry, this is the last thing I'll do and then I'll wrap up for the day. Why are you short little speed crystals? Because we're short on grinding wheels again. Really? Really? Grinding wheels again? Is it iron? A few things are running out of iron today, so I'm wondering if it's iron. It's not iron, but it's also not iron. So it's kind of iron. Alright, well... Oh no, iron is not a problem at all. Iron is fine. So it's just more... It's chalk. It's chalk again. And with that revelation, I'm done for today. So thank you very much everyone for watching. I hope you've enjoyed today. If you are new here and you're not currently following and you think, damn, I'd love to watch more of that, well, give a follow. It's probably the best way to do it. If you want to watch old episodes and see how all this madness begun, you can do that at youtube.com/SeiferKatt. And that's where all that is posted. A little bit behind, but whatever. Also, if you are wanting to join my Discord channel and discuss the channel and the future of it, what the heck we're going to do when we come to the end of SeaBlock, join the Discord channel. It's the best way to do it. It's a very quiet little place, so don't expect to be bombarded with messages, but you can do that there. What else have I missed? Yes, you can also subscribe if you do so feel inclined. Don't feel like you have to, but you can. I have cute little kitty cat emotes, and I like them. They're cute little kitty cats. I don't really have any other major rewards at this point for that, but you know, if you want to support me, that's probably the best way to do it. And beyond that, we are done for today. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in a couple of days when I do my 3-hour stream on my Saturday, or possibly Friday, depending on what time zone you're in. Look at the schedule below. It'll tell you what time I'm running, and that's usually pretty accurate. And with that, I'm off, so take care, everyone.